Hello, my name is Aaron, and this is my thought for the week. Have you ever spent an evening just staring at the stars? Well, last week, myself and one of my best mates spent an evening doing exactly that, just staring at the abyss that is space. And we, like millions upon millions upon millions of people have done before, came to a conclusion. And that conclusion was, I am so unbelievably small. I am tiny when compared to the cosmos and what I can see with my eyes. I want to draw your attention now to a picture. This is a picture taken by my friend on his phone, so a little bit of amateur photography there. But I want to highlight a couple of stars to you. And if my friend's watching this, he's probably not going to believe me when I tell you these star names, but I promise you I have looked them up and I know what stars they are. So anyway, first star I want to draw your attention to is a star called Dolding. This star here is 49 light years away from us. That means that if, twinkle twinkle little star, if the star begins to flicker, if something happens on the surface of that star and it twinkles, in 49 years time I will know about that happening. If it were to blow up tomorrow, in 49 years time the light would reach my eyes and I'd know about it. Another star, Dolding. Dolding is 154.3 light years away. So a part of a different constellation, even further than Dolding. And these were just two stars that I took at random from this picture, so there'll be many more that are much, much further away than those. And I believe David, when he was writing the Psalms, also spent some time looking out into space and looking at the stars. And it's clear from when you read this that he had also come to the same conclusion. Psalm chapter 8 verse 3. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you've set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them, human beings that you would care for them? Who am I that the God of the universe, who made everything that I can see, who am I that he would be mindful of me, that he would care about me? And back when David was staring at the stars, he didn't even know the half of what we know now.
I always thought they were balls of gas burning billions of miles away.
We have seen now roughly 4% of the known universe, I believe, with the Hubble telescope. Please, scientists, correct me if I'm wrong. We know 4% of the known universe, so 96% is still completely undiscovered. Anything could be going on there. And in our galaxy, there are roughly 250 billion stars. And we're not the only galaxy in that 4%. There are roughly 100 billion other galaxies in that 4%, which will also have roughly 200 billion stars in. And it's with this knowledge and understanding that we lay back and as we looked at the stars went, oh my goodness, I am so unbelievably small. But you know, the second thing that I was so aware of was that the God that made all of this wants to co-labor with me. He wants to work with me. I don't know what fields each of you work in that's watching this, but imagine the top person in that field coming up to you and going, I want to work with you. But he didn't just stop there. The one who created it all doesn't just want to work with you, he wants a relationship with you. He wants to commune with you. He wants to talk to you one-to-one this evening as you go into your bedroom at night. He wants to chat to you about your day. And he's the one who made a star that is 154.3 light years away from us. And there are so many more that are like even further than that, as we've said. And so I want to just close this thought with a bit of scripture. And that scripture is Isaiah, some bits from Isaiah 40. To whom will you compare me? Or who is my equal, says the Holy One? Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens, who created all of these. He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom.